some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do, just to cheer up the boys she knew. She made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where today the Orioles play 2. That's right, we've got a doubleheader today. The Orioles will be playing games 2 and 3 of a 4-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. And the Orioles have won 4 out of their last 5 ball games, including an impressive win over the first-place Blue Jays yesterday. Let's keep going. Why not? If we're going to be spoilers, yesterday was a nice one. It was good. I got to preserve my energy, folks. We've got a doubleheader. And we're just getting started. Wow. Okay, so where do I begin, folks? Where do I begin? I'm going to open up the Twitter feed and see if there's some notes to go over here. It looks like Brandon Young is probably going to play a part in Game 2, whether he starts the game or a reliever starts the game and he comes in and pitches a few innings in the middle. Brandon Young is the extra player added to the roster. Both teams are allowed to call up an additional player for a doubleheader. The Orioles called up Brandon Young, and he will probably be pitching in Game 2. He's not listed as the starter, at least last I checked, but he will probably feature in Game 2. Yermíl Geraldo has been optioned back to, not optioned back, but I guess, Yermíl Geraldo has been optioned, not optioned, he's been recalled. Geraldo was sent down just yesterday to make room on the roster for Keegan Aiken, but Colin Selby, right-handed reliever, he's been placed on the 15-day injury list with a left hamstring strain. So they immediately called Geraldo back up. So Geraldo has been on a bus to and from Baltimore and Norfolk a couple of times here in the past couple of days. He is back with the team in the bullpen. Grayson Rodriguez is getting multiple opinions on his elbow. That's why the Orioles don't have an update. Okay? It's just another meaningless Grayson Rodriguez update. That in itself is not an update. Just tap me on the shoulder when Grayson is in a rehab assignment at some point in 2026. Kobe Mayo is expected to play in both games of the doubleheader today. I'm not sure why that's being made a note, but it is. I'm happy to hear it. Kobe Mayo is really starting to find himself at the plate. He's looking comfortable up there. He's making really hard contact. He's starting to hit home runs. Oh, I'm getting really excited about Kobe Mayo. He's finally starting to look like the talent that we were hoping to see. Yeah, so let's go over the pitching matchup for Game 1. That much we do know. Charlie Morton is on the mound. He'll be up against a left-hander by the name of Easton Lucas. Now, let me take a closer look at him. Is this guy normally starting, or are they tossing him out there? Let's see. Lucas, in his most recent games, he most recently appeared in a game out of the bullpen, but he went 4 2/3 innings, long relief against the Athletics. That was an 8-7 win for the Blue Jays, so I guess they went down early. They brought him in. But before that, he had made a few starts. Hasn't gone very deep. 5 innings, 5 1/3 innings, 5 innings, and then he really got beat up against the Mariners back on. We have to go back to April 21st, the last time he made a start. That was against the Mariners. He got beat up 6 runs on 7 hits in an inning and 2/3. So, yeah, he is not typically a starter, at least not for the last few months. But he will be starting today. Why is it when we always face a team throwing out a emergency spot starter, it's always a left-hander? They know that we aren't as good against lefties, don't they? All the teams we play, they just know. So we're going to go against Easton Lucas, Charlie Morton on for us. Here is the starting lineups for the visiting Blue Jays. Leading off and playing center field, Nathan Lucas. Davis Schneider will bat second and DH. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit third and play first base. Bo Bichette will play shortstop and do the cleanup hitting. Addison Barger will bat fifth and play in right field. Ernie Clement will play second and bat sixth. Joey Loperfido is in left field hitting seventh. Will Wagner will bat eighth and play third base. And Ali Sanchez is the catcher, batting ninth. He's just 2 for 11 on the season. For the one, Jordan Westberg will lead off and play second base. Ramon Laureano will DH and hit second. Gunnar Henderson will bat third and play shortstop. Tyler O'Neill, who had last night off, he's back in the lineup in right field and the cleanup hitter. Ramon Arias will bat fifth and play at third base. Ced Mullins is in center field hitting sixth. Kobe Mayo will bat seventh and play at first. Colton Cowser's in left field hitting eighth. And finally, Alex Jackson will do the catching here in Game 1, which means we'll see Adley Rutschman in Game 2. We also have notable absentees, left-handed batters, Jackson Holliday and Ryan O'Hearn, both not in this Game 1 lineup. I would expect to see them in Game 2, no matter who the Blue Jays have going. I think it's Eric Lauer, which is another left-hander. So I guess we're just going to spread out our lefty bats between these two games. Yeah, Eric Lauer looks like he's pitching Game 2 for the Blue Jays, another lefty. So we've got a couple lefties today to go after. I hope we're ready. Let's at least split, folks. Can we split? We need to at least split. We haven't had the best success in doubleheaders this year until the most recent one. I can't remember. Who did we play in a doubleheader most recently? We did okay there, but this is probably the 4th or 5th doubleheader of the season, and we've been swept a couple of times. We have not done any sweeping, I don't think. I don't know. Remind me. Anyway, doubleheaders, folks. I hope it's the last one of the season. They're not easy. Ryan Mountcastle is most likely rejoining the team when we go to Philadelphia coming up next week. We go to Wrigley Field this weekend, and then next Monday, I guess, we are going to Philly. Ryan Mountcastle will be back most likely for that series in Philadelphia. So that'll be nice to welcome him back to the team. Team is getting healthier by the day, folks. I say that as Colin Selby goes on the DL, but in terms of bigger impact players, getting healthier, Adley just came back, had a couple of doubles, 3 hits in last night's ball game. So that's all well and good. Okay, this is, we're looking at what? We were about 4 minutes away from first pitch. Let's get this game up on the screen here. And yeah, for me, it's all about just making myself comfortable to get through the next God knows how many hours. This is a split doubleheader. Game 1 starting obviously here in a couple of minutes. Game 2 won't start until I think about 6:30 p.m. tonight. 6:35 first pitch. So there will be a break. Hopefully the weather won't cause any delays today. I don't think there's any rain in the forecast. But yeah. So 6:30, 12:30. Yeah, there's probably going to be about a 3-hour, 2.5 to 3 hour break in between these games. Game 2 will be on a separate stream, folks. Just keep your eyes and ears, keep your eyes peeled, I guess. What's the expression? There's already a link up for the event for Game 2. If I think to do it, I'll just drop it into the chat later on in the ball game here. But Game 2 is up and ready to be streamed later, 6:30 p.m. tonight. All right, let's see. Currently in Baltimore, it is 96 degrees. It just, the really hot weather just ain't going away, folks. It is nasty out there, but I guess the weather has been agreeable for the Orioles. Took 2 out of 3 against the Rockies and have taken the first game here against the Blue Jays. And hopefully we will get off to a good start here today. How we doing there, Charm City chat? How the heck are you? I would be remiss, even though the news broke at the end of the stream yesterday, and I was able to acknowledge and pass along my thoughts. He is one of the bigger legends during my childhood in baseball. Ryne Sandberg passed away at the age of 65 yesterday. So some thoughts are reserved for Rhino today. Just to let you guys know, I did grow up watching the Cubs a lot on WGN. It was a tradition for me to skip school or cut class early on days when the Cubs were playing in April and May and September at home at Wrigley Field in the daytime. I would just skip school, even though the game wouldn't be on until like 2 in the afternoon. I usually, if I got home when the game was on, I'd get home in time for the 3rd or 4th inning, but I wasn't good enough because Harry Carey would call innings 1 through 3 and then take a break from the TV booth, go over to WGN radio for innings 4 through 6. So I would get home right when Harry would jump over to the radio booth, which meant I would only get the last few innings of the game with Harry, so I just had to skip school. But anyway, Ryne Sandberg, look, as a kid of the 80s and a Baltimore Oriole baseball fanatic, no one can hold a candle to Cal Ripken Jr. in terms of a baseball icon. Cal Ripken is untouchable, but watching the Cubs as much as I did, the closest comparison for a player that I can think of, honestly, is Ryne Sandberg. Ryne Sandberg, for me, was the National League Cubs version of what Cal Ripken meant to the Orioles. He was the face of the franchise, and he led by example. He wasn't the most outspoken player. He was pretty quiet, pretty reserved. Everybody that played with him has nothing but good things to say about the guy. He was just so good for the sport, such a clutch hitter. And, yeah, I really enjoyed watching Ryne Sandberg play baseball growing up. It's a tough loss. 65 is way too young. And may he rest in peace. Take care, Mr. Sandberg. Thanks for the memories, my friend. Okay, folks, baseball is getting started here in just a moment. Nathan Lucas is on the on-deck circle, taking a practice swing, and he is stepping up to the batter's box right now, folks. It is a pretty small-looking crowd at the ballpark right now. George Springer is not so surprisingly out of the lineup for the Blue Jays after taking a fastball to the face from Cade Stroud late in the ball game last night. Hopefully Springer will be feeling better pretty soon. And we are underway. First pitch of the ball game from Morton is low for ball one to Lucas. I have to remember to hit this button. There's one out on the next pitch. I got to remember to hit that live button once this game starts because I fall a little bit behind. Second pitch of the ball game to Lucas. He grounds out to first base, and there's a one away. Davis Schneider up to hit next, and on the first pitch, he swings, pops it up in foul ground. The catcher, Alex Jackson, is going to make the catch on the third base side of home plate in foul territory. So 2 quick outs here to begin the ball game. And there's a lot of outs to go. 54 outs to be exact. That's how many the Orioles pitching staff need to record to get through 2 games. Here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. Base is empty, 2 down. He looks at a pitch low for ball one. Guerrero is on a 10-game hitting streak and has already made a mark in this series in game 1 with a home run. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Guerrero. 294 the average. How you doing there, Charm City chat? I'll be checking in with you here between the innings. The 1-1 pitch is inside. The Orioles are wearing their traditional home white uniforms, shirts and pants, and the Blue Jays in their traditional powder blue shirts and pants with the dark blue trim. Swing and a miss by Guerrero. The count is 2-2. Jackson lays down the signs for Morton. And the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Full count on Guerrero. Let's see. Let's get started here. We've got Guillermo Hernandez here. Jinxie the Cat. Chawa. Chilo. Alan Piles. Here's the payoff pitch. That is low for ball 4. A 2-out walk to Guerrero. Don Rock is here. Shipoke or Shipoke. I always get that wrong. My apologies. Froggy is here. Patrick. Warren. Danjo. Seth. Bud. Thanks for the thumbs up, Bud. Edward is here. Edward Cantor and Edward Bowers. Here's Bo Bichette. He looks at a changeup on the outside edge for a strike. Bichette's got a 10-game hitting streak going. He had 9 hits and 9 straight at-bats. So he has been on fire. He's hitting .295. Takes the 0-1 pitch low, 1-1 the count. George is here. Bam, 69-56. Kurt M. Scotty Boy. El Duderino, District Nation, Michael Wellner. Swing and a miss on a cutter. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bichette. Ryan Lust. He's at work with his earbuds in. Perfect, Ryan. That is how you do it. Go to work, get paid, and pay no attention to the job. Pay attention to this. Logan is here. Parking lot. Thomas Brock. Bill Holland. 1-2 pitch to Bichette is low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pigtown Sports checking in. Dr. DeLay. How you doing, Doctor? Good to have you here. Rising Rhino. My colleague is here. 2-2 pitch is fouled back. We'll do it again. We have Darren, Frank W., and I think I'm all caught up. Baxter, did I get you in there? Folks, if I failed to mention your name in that rundown, my apologies. I didn't mean to. It's either I repeat everybody's name 25 times or try to remember who I already read. This ball's fouled away. It's still 2-2 on Bichette. Clifford is here. Oh, you can believe it, Clifford. I think you can believe it. It's not that hard to believe.
Do you believe in me?
2-2 on Bichette. Guerrero at first base. 2 down here in the top of the first. Here comes the pitch. That is popped up. Shallow, not shallow. Going back on it is Mullins. Plenty of room in center field. He makes the catch. That ball had some carry off the bat. The ball has been flying out of the yard here in this hot weather during this homestand. And that ball looked like a routine fly ball, but Mullins had to go back on it. He does make the catch. The inning is over. No score here. The Blue Jays leave 1 man on after a 2-out walk to Guerrero. Bottom of the first, Toronto nothing, and the Orioles are coming up. How about that catch yesterday from Mullins? I know. How about that catch from Mullins throughout his entire Orioles career? The guys must have... You can put together a 30-minute highlight package of just catches of said Mullins. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. It's like there's a magnet in that glove of his. He can't help but get to the ball and catch it. Hey, folks, we got nearly 100 people here already. Great. It's great to see here. We got a lot of baseball today, so I'm going to ask you a favor. This is only game 1, but we're going to try to do it twice today. We got to get these likes up. So about 100 people here. Less than half of you have hit the like button. Let's go ahead and make the majority of people here to hit that like button, if you don't mind. It's a thumbs up, little icon at the bottom of your screen. You just tap it. It means you've liked the content. It lets YouTube know, and it helps out the channel. It really, really does. I'd go into more detail about how it helps, but I don't want to bore you. You'll just have to take my word for it. Appreciate it, folks. All right, so the Orioles are coming up to hit against Easton Lucas. He's made 4 starts on the season. 1 appearance out of the pen. That was his last appearance. First pitch swinging, Westberg, right center field. That ball is going back, and that ball is bouncing off the top of the wall. Westberg is into second easily. First pitch, stand up, lead off, double. Splash it up, folks. We're getting wet early.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
What's Mansolino coming out? Mansolino is getting into the ear of the ump about something. I think maybe they want to make sure that wasn't a home run. That ball hit off the very top of the wall. And I need to see an angle about where it hit after it hit the top. Bounced straight up, it looked like, and then back onto the field of play. But if it bounced off of something behind the wall, then that's a home run. The Orioles are going to challenge this. I thought with home run balls, I thought those were automatically replayed by the umps. I didn't know you had to risk using a challenge on a play like this. But it says Orioles challenge, and they're going to review this. Hey, El Duderino, 6 months a Magic member. Folks, that is impressive, folks.
Message for you, son.
Thanks for what you do, BW. El Duderino, thank you for 6 months of being a Magic member.
Nice binoculars.
That puts you in some rarefied air, sir.
Nice binoculars.
All right. Frank, you say they must be pretty sure, but I tell you. So the Orioles lost the challenge. It's a double. I don't know why they challenged. I never saw any angle other than straight on, like no side angle to see where the ball bounced beyond the wall, if it ever did. So, yeah, that was probably not the smartest challenge. One batter into your day. Ramon Laureano is up, and he takes ball one. Either way, folks, we do have a runner at second base, nobody out with a leadoff double. And Laureano takes a changeup for a called strike. It's 1-1. We got another super chat in here early. Scotty Boy. Hey there, buddy. Love this podcast, even as a Yanks fan. Beat the Jays. All right, I'm going to try my best.
Message for you, son.
There's a ball hit to first base, and they're going to have the runner caught between second and third. No, they won't. The ball is thrown away. Not thrown completely away. It's backed up by the second baseman, but the throw to third, from third to second base to get the trapped Westberg was offline. Everybody will be safe. Ernie Clement, the man at fault here. I don't know where he was throwing this ball. Guerrero with the initial throw to third, as he knew he had Westberg trapped, but it'll go down as a fielder's choice. Gunnar Henderson's up first and second, nobody out, and he takes outside for ball one. So the Orioles, a chance to put some runs up here in the first.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
I forgot to hit the like there, Scotty. Hit the like on that super chat. Thank you, sir. Pitch outside. 2-0 to Gunnar, folks. Let's get that bugle started. Gunnar's hitting .279. He was hitless yesterday. Takes a called strike at the bottom of the zone, and the count is 2-1. Gunnar's been hitting .500 since June 1st with runners in scoring position. 17 out of his last 34. Gregory Soto lost the game last night for the Mets. Oh, do tell. Oh, do tell. The 2-1 pitch to Gunnar. Low and away, 3-1, folks. Come on, I want a big fat inning. Let's get this day started right. 3-1. Hit in the air and gonna go foul third base side. Holy cow, there are a lot of empty seats. Sit where you want, folks. Sit where you want. I might suggest somewhere in the shade. Payoff pitch to Gunnar is coming up. Upstairs and all the way to the backstop. The ball caroms right back to the catcher, but with it being ball 4, none of it matters. The bases will be loaded here after the walk to Gunnar.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Hey, well, blow me down. I've got the bases loaded and nobody out.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Looks like it's time to drive in a few runs. Tyler O'Neill is up. First pitch is ball 1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next pitch is fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm glad I ate some spinach for breakfast. Let's see if I can poke one out of here. This pitch is fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, O'Neill. Make contact. Do not strike out in this spot. Put the ball in play, buddy. Even a dreaded, I don't even want to say it, but even a bad ball put in play can still score a run here. Come on. 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2 on O'Neill. The dam could be on the verge of bursting here, folks. Bases loaded, 2-2 pitch, low and in, ball 3. Nowhere to put him. Nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide. You better throw us a strike. 3-2, bases loaded, nobody out. Here it comes. Swung on and drilled. And it is going to be caught in left field. Right at the left fielder. Westberg will scamper home standing. Oh, I thought O'Neill had hit that ball for extra bases. Hit hard off the bat, but right at the left fielder. It'll be a sacrifice fly. The Orioles take the 1-0 lead. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. O'Neill. First and second with 1 out. Here is Ramon Urias.
I have a brother.
Ramon, keep the line moving, buddy. Line drive, base hit in the left field for Urias. Stopping at third is Laureano. We've got the bases loaded again. Bases juiced. Frank is obsessed with Tyler O'Neill's solid wood. That's all right, Frank. I know what you meant. Said Mullins, folks.
Both said, now you know what to do.
And the Blue Jays have a meeting on the mound. It's a conference for Easton Lucas.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
All right. I tell you what, folks, 140 people watching right now on the BirdWatcher Channel. There aren't too many more people than that in the ballpark. Said Mullins. First pitch. Swing and a miss. He got a 96-mile-an-hour fastball top of the zone. Mullins is 3 for 9 in the series with, 3 for 9 this season with the bases loaded. . He takes low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, folks. We want a big inning, don't we? Mullins is currently hitting .221. The pitch. That one's foul back. 2 strikes. Keep making contact, boys. Just put that ball in play and good things will happen. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, good eye from Said. 2-2. Lucas from the belt and the 2-2. Inside, full count, folks. Nowhere to put him. "22 pitches from Lucas in the inning. 11 of them have missed the zone. The payoff pitch to Mullins. Swung on and fouled away. We'll do it again. Come on. Break it open, Said. Sliders and fastballs have been the pitch mix in this at-bat. The pitch fouled back again. Still 3-2. This bugler needs a break. Somebody give that bugle player a bottle of water. Payoff pitch. In on the hands and fouled back again. What an at-bat we got going on here. Mullins not ready to give in. Another 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air. Left center field. This will surely score a run. It's caught out there. The throw comes in towards third. It's another sacrifice fly in the inning as Laureano crosses the plate. 2-0 Baltimore. Sac fly central here in the first. All right, folks, may I have your attention, please? For the Orioles, batting 7th, first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mayo up there with 2 men on base, 2 down. He's got his average up to 240. And he takes low for ball 1. Folks, Kobe Mayo. All eyes on the big kid. Looks like he's finally starting to figure it out. He is a menacing presence at the plate. A large, large young man. That pitch is low. It's 2-0 on Mayo, folks. Four-game hitting streak for Kobe. 2-0 pitch. Swung on. A hard swing. He fouls it away. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch. That ball's hit hard, but right back to the pitcher. And Mayo will be retired to end the inning. I say it was hit hard, but that was a big swing. Went right back to the pitcher. Mayo is retired and the inning is over. The Orioles had a lot of traffic out there. Got a couple of sac flies. Didn't get the big hit, but did produce a couple of runs. And at the end of one inning, the Orioles have a 2-0 lead, leaving a couple of men on base in the process. We'll take it. We'll take it. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 walk. All right. How we doing, Charm City chat? In terms of refreshments, I'm a little bit understaffed here. I just got a grape drink. Grape water. And my favorite, my coconut custard. My Thai coconut custard. But there's a break between games. I'll have a real meal. Probably take a nap. This will be easy, folks. Folks, we got 150 people here. I'm going to ask you kindly once again to go ahead and just get your one obligation out of the way. I will deliver 3 hours, well, today 6 hours of free baseball content. All I ask from you in return is to simply hit the thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. That's all you got to do. And I promise you, by doing this, you will not be receiving any junk email or anything like that. Nobody will know. Just tap that like button, please, at the bottom of your screen. I promise I won't tell anybody. Here's Addison Barger leading off the top of the second. First pitch is ball 1. And Morton comes back with a curveball. It stays outside, 2-0. Morton with a 2-run lead to work with after 1 inning. Here's a curveball for a strike. Two 2-1 is swung on and missed. A cutter from Morton. Starting to see a few more people trickle into their seats. 2-2 pitch. Hit up the middle. Gunnar is there. And we'll throw to first in time. 1 away. Gunnar with a nice looking smile on his face. I like to see that. I feel like more often than not, when I get a shot of Gunnar, he's not looking all that happy. I think a happy Gunnar is a better Gunnar. Here's Ernie Clement. Second baseman takes outside, ball 1. Clement's hitting .278. 5 homers and 31 RBI. That ball's hit on the ground to Gunnar again. This one's more routine than the last. Throws to first in time, 2 down. Infield practice for Gunnar here. 2 out in the inning. Morton's on just 23 pitches here in the second. Here's Joey Loperfido. One of my more favorite contemporary baseball player names. That ball's hit on the ground to third base. Arias is there. Over to first in time, and that is a very fast inning. Charlie Morton sets the Blue Jays down 1-2-3. Just 24 pitches to get through the first 2 innings. On to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Baltimore. All right. Hey, Charm City chat, in this half-inning break, I'm going to ask you guys for a favor. For those watching right now that have not hit the like button yet, could you perhaps persuade them? Again, I feel self-conscious. If I ask more than once or twice in an hour, I feel like I might be shooting myself in the foot, annoying more people than anything. Perhaps some of you guys could convince those out there that hitting the like button is a good thing. We've got 180 people here right now. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 100 super duper quick. It is greatly appreciated. That much I can assure you. It's not an empty gesture. You're not wasting your time. You're doing something good. But again, I'm not good at convincing people. I need your help, Charm City Chat. How has hitting the like button changed your life? All right. Let's see here. Trying to keep an eye on any potential trade news coming down the pipe here. It is the 29th. Well, for me, it's now the 30th. Folks, it's already Wednesday here where I'm sitting. And this Tuesday in Baltimore is just getting started. All right, folks, get those cows up in the chat. You know why. Colton Cowser hitting .219 with 9 home runs. 0-1 pitch is inside. 1-1 on the Milkman. Folks, be careful with that milk out in weather like this. It can go bad in a hurry. That's a called strike on a slider from Lucas. And the count is 1-2. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the scoreboard. Sorry. There you go. 2-2 the count. Oh, this is way behind. Let's get this fixed. 2-2 pitches off the plate. Full count on Cowser, leading off the bottom of the second inning. There we go. We're back live. Payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled away. Still 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Up and in, and Cowser went around, unfortunately. He tried to hold up his swing. The home plate umpire says he went. And Cowser strikes out to lead off the second inning. Oh, he definitely went around. Alex Jackson, folks. Jackson, after swinging a hot bat, with all these catcher injuries, he's earned himself the number 2 catching role on the big club here. Jacob Stallings designated for assignment yesterday to make room for Rutschman. And Jackson, with this doubleheader, is going to, of course, play in 1. He pops up an 0-1 pitch on the infield. Second baseman is stepping out into the outfield grass. Clement makes the catch. 2 down here in the second. Now what happened to the scoreboard? Been cut in half with an ad. Ads, folks. Everywhere ads. Jordan Westberg up for the second time. First time up, he hit a ball off the top of the wall in right field. The Orioles challenged it, thinking it was a home run, but Westberg would eventually come around to score on a sac fly. 0-1 pitch, outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. For the first time in his career, Westberg last night got 3 hits with 2 strikes on him. That's an interesting stat. This ball's hit in the air to right center, pretty deep. Going back onto the edge of the track, stepping onto the track. The center fielder, Lucas, makes the catch to end the inning. The Orioles go 1-2-3, although Westberg does give the ball a ride here on the final out. But nothing doing on the scoreboard. We go now to the 3rd inning, 2-0 Baltimore. All right, might be time for lucky number 1. Oh, good. Happy Gilmore 2 is out. Can't wait. Be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster.
Oh, I'm in the mood for some Boog's barbecue. Somebody hook me up. First pitch in the 3rd is inside to Will Wagner, ball 1. The 1-0 is hit foul on the left side of the field and into the crowd. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. What happened to my camera? How you doing? 1-1 pitch. Low. Wagner's hitting .236. The 2-1 is well outside. But I can tell this is going to be a tough one. For me. Not for the team, just for me. 3-1 pitch. That one's hit on the ground, right side. Westberg backs up to field it. Throws to first in time. 1 away. The Blue Jays no longer have the best record in baseball. They are now a half a game behind the Brewers and 1/2 a game ahead of the Cubs. But of the top 5 teams in baseball, Toronto's the only team on the list. Here is Ali Sanchez, who's had very little playing time as a catcher for the Blue Jays. He fouls his first pitch. Well, he gets an 0-1 count and fouls the next pitch off. It's 0-2. Reached for, fouled away. Still 0-2 on Sanchez. Hey, Janet is here. Janet, I thought you were not feeling good. Are you feeling better? Folks, give a big hello to Ms. Janet Hill. She's been under the weather. This ball's fair down the left field line. Sanchez is going to have extra bases. Cowser will go pick it up near the foul pole. That is a 1-out double, just the second extra base hit on the season for Sanchez. Kept that ball fair down the left field line. They've missed you, Janet. They've missed you. Mancelino's out to talk to the ump about something now. What's this? Tony looks a little bit upset. What could they possibly be arguing about? While Mancelino argues, Drew French is out to talk. Anybody have any idea what Mancelino's barking about? I'm just happy to see him barking. Anybody have any clue what Mancelino was upset about? I mean, it was clearly a fair ball down the left field line. I didn't see anything strange there. Here's Nathan Lucas. The lineup turns over. Second time through the lineup for Morton. First pitch to Lucas is inside for ball one. The ball boy apparently was... I think Melanie Newman is explaining whatever it is, but I can't hear it. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. If anybody's listening in, I'd love to know what the hubbub was there. Involving the ball boy, Alex Jackson, the catcher, and the home plate umpire that got Mancelino upset. Here's a soft tapper back to the pitcher, Morton. He'll flip it to first for the second out. Runner at second will move up to third base on the play. But there's 2 down now. Apparently nobody has a clue. All right. It's probably not all that important anyway. No big whoop. Davis Schneider looks at a called strike. He's 0 for 1. 2 down, runner at third for the Blue Jays. The Orioles lead at 2-0 in the top of the third. Game 1 of a doubleheader. Pitch inside, 1-1. This one is hit toward third base. Nice play there by Ramon, but he throws the ball away. Oh, Arias did well to field it, but his throw to first was not a good one. It sails over the first baseman, and that will allow a run to score. And it will be an error all the way because the runner at first moves up to second on the bad throw. So the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now 2-1. Not sure if they're going to get credit for an RBI on that or not. We'll have to check. Vlad Guerrero with 2 down. A runner at second. First base is open, so be careful. First pitch is a strike to Guerrero. Bo Bichette on deck isn't much easier the way he's been going. There's a strike 2 at the bottom of the zone to Vlad. Okay, quickly 0-2. Mancelina's argument was the home umpire did not give a fair ball sign, so maybe it was obvious. I mean, to be fair, it was about fair by about a good 10 feet. It wasn't all that close. 0-2 to Guerrero. Swung on, tapped back toward Morton. He'll throw to first to end the inning. All right. The Blue Jays do score in the inning, but the tying run is left stranded with Guerrero hitting a tapper back to Morton to get the final out. At the end of 2.5, it is the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1. All right. That was a nice, lucky break. Now I need to go close that screen door again. Be right back.
Oh, wow. Here he comes. Let me show you what I mean now. By the first thing you do is get right up in their face, you point the finger. Then if you can't get close enough, you turn the hand around and kick some dirt. And then if he's missed a strike, you get over here and you put dirt all over the thing. You throw the hat down, you pick it up, you throw it, and then you're so bad, you throw him out of the game. You're out of here. That's the way a major league manager should. I learned something, buddy boy.
Hey, folks, Saturday, August 9th, yet another bobblehead. Adam Jones bobblehead. When the A's come to town. All right, bottom of the third. Ramon Laureano, first pitch, swung on and missed. He got a fastball right down the middle, and he missed it. Laureano 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice. Came around to score on a sac fly. Pitch up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Next pitch is fouled. Well, it's down the right field line. Going to get out of play, it looks like. All right. 1-2 on Laureano, leading off the bottom of the third inning. He takes high, 2-2. Next pitch from Lucas. Line drive, base hit into left field. Laureano's got his first hit of the day. The bat continues to stay hot. Turn on the faucet. Laureano went out and got it, 106 miles an hour off the bat. Here is Gunner, folks. Big cut and a miss on a fastball above the zone, strike 1.
His name's Gunner and he's dating my mom.
Gunner walked his first time up. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lucas kicks and deals, and that one goes in the dirt. A slider. Gives Gunnar a nice count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two 1 pitch is low and away. 3-1, folks. Bugle time. Laureano, the runner at first. A 3-1 count to Gunnar, and the umpire throws his hands up to stop play here for a sec. Not sure who was given timeout. All right, we're ready. 3-1 pitch to Gunnar. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Full count. "52 pitches from Lucas. Just 1 out in the 3rd inning. They've got activity in the Blue Jay bullpen. A right-hander, Estrada, is getting loose. Payoff pitch to Gunnar. Here it is. Swung on. Line drive. Base hit into left field. Stopping at second, unfortunately, Laureano, that ball hit hard, and the ball on the third base side. So station to station, that ball was 100 miles an hour off the bat. Back-to-back base hits to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Let's get some more runs. Let's at least get that one back that we just gave up. Here's Tyler O'Neill, folks. Sac fly his last time up.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Got a couple more guys out there with nobody out. First pitch is fouled at the plate, off the catcher, it looks like. Oh and 1 on O'Neill. Laureano at second base. Gunnar Henderson is at first. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Taken inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think the Orioles smell blood in the water with Easton Lucas. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's hit hard but foul on the third base side. Another 1-2 coming to O'Neill. That is upstairs. 2-2 the count, folks. Getting closer and closer to that big hit. I can feel it. The 2-2 to O'Neill. Low and in, ball 3, full count, folks. Full count. Will the runners be in motion here? Could be risky. O'Neill does strike out a lot. I probably would not send the runners. Payoff pitch. Up and in, ball 4, bases loaded, nobody out.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Folks. A chance for the Orioles to blow it open here in the 3rd inning. Or a chance to get a couple of more sac flies and beat the Blue Jays with some paper cuts. First pitch to Arias is inside. Ball 1. Folks, Easton Lucas is in trouble. Arias had a base hit his first time up. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. He went after a fastball that might have been ball 2 above the zone there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Laureano at 3rd, Gunnar at 2nd, O'Neill at 1st, nobody out. The pitch. Swung on, fouled at the plate, 1-2. That got a piece of Arias. And he is hobbling out of the on-deck circle, or out of the batter's box. And the trainer is going to come out to check on him. I must have got Arias pretty good. He is bent over at the waist. That ball got him just above the shin protector on his left leg. So he's got some protective gear in the area, but it looks like the ball hit right above that. He's hobbling around over there. And he's going to make his way back to the box. I hope this is theatrics. He doesn't look like he's ready to go. He's got 2 strikes on him with the bases loaded. Hopefully he'll be ready to go here. Fake him out, Ramon. Make him look like you can, like you can't do it. Swung on and fouled away. Okay, sorry. I might have to make some coffee. 1-2 the count still on Arias. Bases loaded, nobody out. 63 pitches from Lucas. He's only gotten 6 outs in the game. The pitch. Hit on the ground. That is a foul ball, third base side. Lucas has got to be running out of gas out there. Between the hot weather and the fact that he doesn't normally go too deep in the ball games, he's probably at the end of his rope here. 1-2 on Arias. Popped up. Get out of play. Catcher with a look. It's into the crowd. Long inning here in the bottom of the third, and we haven't even had a run score or an out made. But it's already been a long inning. A lot of pitches for Lucas here. This will be the 7th pitch to Arias. That one is popped foul, out of play. We'll do it again. My goodness. This is good news for us, folks. We get this guy out of the game early. We make their bullpen work a lot. That's going to hurt their bullpen in game 2. This ball's popped up. Left field. Is it going to be deep enough? Catch is made in center field. Here comes a throw in. It's attempted to be cut off by Guerrero. It pops out of his glove. Everybody's going to be safe. Arias comes in to score. It's the third sacrifice fly of the game for Baltimore. They now lead it 3-1. Folks, paper cuts. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. 3 sac flies were only in the third inning. And a nice long AB there by Arias after hurting himself on a foul ball. He hung in there and helped out the team. Here's Ced Mullins, first and third with 1 out for Ced.
Well said, now you know what to do.
First pitch taken outside. Let Lucas just keep throwing pitches. Gunner's now at third base. O'Neill's still at first. Swing and a miss. Mullins late on that swing. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. That one's hit into left field. This could be another sac fly. The catch is made. Gunner is coming home. The throw is cut off. 4 sac flies to make it 4-1 Baltimore. Folks, what's the record for this? Because we got to be getting there, and it's the third inning. Need to be more productive. Sack flying alone won't be enough. Ugh. Rachel, what are you talking about? We just chased the starter. He's out of the ball game. We've got 4 runs on 4 hits. What are you worried about? You know how many times we've had runners at third base with less than 2 out and figured out newer and newer ways to not drive them in? We're driving them in. Come on, Rachel. What are you worried about? The record is 5. Folks, we've got 4. The record is 5. There's a lot of baseball left. I think it's interesting. The Blue Jays announcers were talking about the record for sac flies. Well, that just shows you, folks, I'm a professional broadcaster. I'm thinking the same thing. I know this is something we're watching right now. This is highly unusual. This is a very unusual situation. It's a very unusual situation. 4 sac flies. We're in the third inning. Nuts. It would be refreshing to see us capitalize better. I mean, again, we've got 4 runs on 4 hits. I can understand if we had 4 runs on like 12 hits and it's like, damn, we wasted a lot of opportunities out there. We've got 4 runs on 4 hits. Like, what's the difference between getting a hit and then using an out like a sac fly to get him in versus, say, a guy reaching on an error and then driving him in with a hit? It's still offense. Here's Kobe Mayo. He takes low for ball 1. Mayo's 0 for 1. Estrada is the new pitcher, right-hander on for the Blue Jays. That's strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Runner at first, 2 down. 2 runs in. 4-1 Orioles in the bottom of the third. The Blue Jays are already in their bullpen. Here's a swing and a miss on a curveball. Yeah, I'm way more thrilled about how the Orioles have been working deep counts and waiting for a pitch to do something with. These are some pretty good at-bats, and these aren't the Rockies we're playing right now, folks. These are the Blue Jays. One-two pitch to Mayo. Popped up. Third base side, foul ground. Near the screen and out of reach. Mayo will stay alive with a 1-2 count. Yeah, Laura, I would assume Jackson Holliday and Ryan O'Hearn and Adley Rutschman, all three not in the Game 1 lineup, will most definitely be in the Game 2 lineup. And since the second game starter is also a lefty, I would expect the lefties in Game 1 to probably get a seat. So, said Mullins, Colton Cowser, probably not Gunnar Henderson, but Morton, Cowser and Mullins might get a seat for Game 2. They might put Ryan O'Hearn in right field for Game 2 because they said Mayo's going to play both games. And if you're going to take 2 left-handed outfielders out like Cowser and Mullins, that leaves Laureano to play center or Carlson to play center, Laureano, and then you probably put O'Hearn in the other corner. Have Mayo play first base. Rutschman catch, Holliday at second. Westberg could play both games in DH the next one. We've got options. 2-2 the count right now with 2 down and a runner at first. Kobe Mayo, swing and a miss. Down he goes finally to end the inning. It was a long inning, but the Orioles score 2 more to extend their lead. 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. The Blue Jays, have 1 run on just 2 hits, no errors. We go to the 4th inning. Baltimore 4, Toronto 1. David says, love O'Hearn, but no outfield, please. Oh, the occasional start in right field ain't so bad, David. I mean, it's better than Kerstad in right field, in my humble view. If I had to pick one. We'll see. Maybe Mayo DHs, O'Hearn plays first. You got Carlson, you got Laureano. But then who would be the other outfielder? I just get the feeling Cowser and Mullins might both be out for Game 2. Let me take a look at our current roster because I'm honestly not sure like who our last bench guy is at this stage. We don't have Vasquez on the team anymore, right? We have that's pretty much, yeah. Maybe Set or Cowser plays game 2. We'll see. Here's Bo Bichette. Leading off the top of the 4th. First pitch is outside from Morton, ball 1. Next pitch again outside. 2-0 on Bichette. He's 0 for 1. Now the record might be 5 sac flies in a ball game, but I'm willing to bet that there's never been a ball game where in back-to-back innings 2 sac flies. I'm willing to bet that's never happened in the history of the ball game. Pitch low and away. It's 3-1 on Bichette. Three-one is over the plate but low. That is ball 4. Lead-off walk. We don't like those. Here we've got some information regarding the sac fly. So again, the record is 5. It's happened 3 times. But I'd love to look at the box scores of some of these because, again, I'm sure in those 5-time games that happened in the same innings, at least, oh, that ball's crushed. Center field, that ball's going to go. Addison Barger just touched off a Morton pitch to straightaway center field. And this is suddenly a 1-run ball game again. A 2-run homer by Barger makes it 4-3. 106 off the bat, 428 feet to straightaway center field, and that ball hung right out over the middle of the plate. Not a good pitch from Morton. Not a good pitch from Morton. It is 4-3. Nobody out in the top of the 4th. Ernie Clement takes a strike. That's why sac flies aren't enough. Okay, Rachel. Rachel, you win. Ground ball, base hit in the left center field by Loper Fido. A 1-out single. 102.8 off the bat of Loper Fido. Hey, BW, just got finished cutting my grass and it feels like the, what? Inside of Satan's butthole. Yeah, it's nasty outside. Folks, just let that grass grow until the weather is a little nicer. I'm telling you, your neighbors will understand. Will Wagner has a count of 0-1. Check on Loper Fido. He's back in. The 0-1 pitch. This one's lifted into left center. That's trouble. It's down for a hit. Cowser fires it back in towards second. Loper Fido moves up to third. And the Blue Jays, like that, have the tying run 90 feet away with only one out. First and third, one out. Morton in trouble here. And this Oriole lead has dwindled down to one run with a tying run 90 feet away. Ali Sanchez is up. We'd love to get a double play ball, wouldn't we? Number 9 batter. He's showing bunt, and he fouls it off. Sanchez doubled his first time up. Came in to score. The pitch. Hit in the air down the right field corner. It's going to hit off the stands, foul. 0-2 on Sanchez. A double play or a strikeout. That's what we're looking for here. One out with runners at the corners for Toronto. The 0-2 pitch. Nope. Snap throw to first. And the runner is back over there. Come on, Morton. We need a big pitch. A nasty curveball. Preferably landing out of the zone. Swing and a miss. There's the sinker for the strikeout we needed.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, a big second out. One more to go to keep the lead here. Top of the order, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out both times up. Morton is on 56 pitches. If he can retire Lucas within the 60th pitch, he's on a decent pace. That's a first pitch curveball for a called strike. Inside, 1-1. A cutter from Morton that was riding in. Who is this lady playing with her fingernails? You're sitting 10 feet behind a Major League Baseball plate. You might want to keep your eyes open for a foul ball there or something. Folks, don't bother being... If you have the privilege of sitting within, like, conversation distance of the field, pay attention. Put your phone down. Stop picking your nails. And enjoy sitting this close to the action. Lucas has a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Folks, we are over 100 likes. I want to say thank you for that, but we've got about 200 people here, so about 95 people could perhaps hit that thumbs up at the bottom of their screen, and let's get these likes up. Here goes a throw down to second base, and they're going to throw down the home and tag the runner out. The Blue Jays attempted a double steal. It did not work. The Orioles executed it perfectly. Jackson throws down the second. Gunnar fires it back home, and we nail the would-be tying run at the plate to end the inning. Inning over. The Orioles still have a lead. I guess for now, it is enough. I guess for now, it is enough. I guess for now, it is enough. All right, I'm going to take a break. Be right back.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
All right. We survived that inning with the lead still intact. Let's get this offense going. Colton Cowser is going to lead it off, folks. Get those cows up in the chat. Cowser's 0 for 1. First pitch is ball one. Oh, yes, Ms. Janet. Of course. My number one sponsor on the Orioles BirdWatcher Channel. They are a lifetime sponsor. The best cider on the market, folks. Colton Cowser takes low and in. It's 3-0 on Cowser. Estrada out there on the mound for the Blue Jays. I got my Thai coconut custard here. I'm already snacking it up. 3-0 pitch. That is ball four. A 4-pitch leadoff walk to Cowser. That's good. That's a good sign.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
And I am crossing my fingers that before this inning's over, we get another sac fly. I'm ready to tie a record. Alex Jackson, he's 0 for 1. Line drive, left field, foul ball, just foul. Hitting off the 333-foot sign just to the left of the foul line, down in the corner there. Austin Jackson's only interested in extra base hits. I said Austin again. Alex. My God, how many times am I going to call him Austin Jackson? I'm sorry, Alex. Old habits die hard. Check on Cowser. He's back. He's a good candidate to steal. Cowser, when he makes first base lately, he's been taken off a lot. Swing and a miss. A slider. Jackson chased one. It's 0-2. Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Shimon. Ah. I got an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, and down goes Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Ah. Ah. People always tell me I don't swing at that first pitch. You got to wait around for something a little better. Eee. Sorry. Frank just says no. Here's Jordan Westberg. Line drive, base hit in the left center field. Cowser will stop at second base. First and second with one out. All right. Now, I say a double steal, and that'll set us up for a sac fly. How's that sound, folks? Or a walk. That could set it up. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Laureano 1 for 2. DHing here in this first game, so he'll probably be in the field. He'll definitely be in the field for the second game. Oh, a bad swing there. Laureano, you could tell halfway through that swing he did not want to follow through, but he did. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Laureano strikes out. 2 away. Oh, yes, this is coconut custard in a little tin can. It probably doesn't look all that attractive on screen, but it is creamy, just a little bit of sweet. Delicious. It's a great late night snack. Gunnar Henderson's coming up with 2 on and 2 out.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar's got a single, a walk, and a run scored. First pitch into center field, but right at Lucas. An Adam ball where he wasn't sure what to do. He took a little hop as that ball came right at him. The inning is over. The Orioles strand a couple. They've left 5 men on now here through the first 5 innings. We go to the 6th. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the first 4 innings. We go to the 5th. The Orioles 4. The Blue Jays 3. All right, folks, we've got over 100 likes. We are on our way to 150. And, folks, we could definitely break the record for most likes in a day if we count both games of this doubleheader. I think we can get to 300 likes today, 150 on each game. That could be a one-day record, I'm thinking. Be a part of history, folks.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
And the great thing about this custard is that if I live to be like 83 years old and I like lose all my teeth and like everything you have to eat you can't chew, you don't have to chew this. Folks, if I wind up, in a situation where I have to be spoon-fed stuff you don't have to chew, let it be this. I can handle this. There's got to be something illegal in here. Oh, it's too good. All right, we're underway in the top of the fifth. Nathan Lucas, who was at the plate when the Blue Jays got caught trying to double steal, he has an 0-1 count. Make it 1-1 as Morton's pitch is way inside. Fifth inning of work for Morton. It's not been a extremely good outing for him so far, but he's still working with a lead right now. This one's hit into left field. Can of corn for Colton Cowser. How's that for alliteration? Cowser makes the first out in the top of the fifth. It's made with breast milk. What? Whose breasts? Wait a minute. Where's the packaging for this? What's this called? Miss Newman's coconut custard. Oh my God. Miss Newman's? Oh, I think I know whose that is. Oh, God. Miss Newman's coconut custard. Why didn't I read the package more carefully? 1-1 the count on Davis Schneider. Swing and a miss. Curveball from Morton makes it 1-2. This one's hit on the ground to third. Backhanded by Arias along the foul line. Long throw across the diamond. It's in time. 2 away. Nice play, Ramon. Especially making up for that throwing error earlier. Miss Newman's coconut custard. It's got that taste of Baltimore cleavage. Here's Vlad Guerrero. First pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Guerrero 0 for 1 with a walk. Fouled away. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch from Morton on the day will be number 70. So he should be good to go for another inning, or at least start the inning. Look at this guy. What's he wearing? 1-1 pitch. Inside. Oh, this guy's a character. We got a character, folks. 2-1 pitch. That one is going to be served into center field. Man, Guerrero. The guy looks like every time he makes contact, he's going to hit the ball 500 feet, but he gets hits in all kinds of ways. Just serve that ball in the center field for a 2-out single. Bo Bichette up. First pitch, he swings and fouls it away. Coconut custard, folks, and it is now Mot, which is tie for finished. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit in the air. All right, should end the inning. Second baseman. Oh, we lost it. Nobody can find it. Unbelievable. Westberg did not let O'Neill know that he lost the ball. O'Neill left it up to Jordan to make the catch, and it falls in between them. With 2 down, we're lucky the runner at first wasn't running hard all the way, or he might have scored. It'll be 1st and 3rd with 2 down after the misplay. Westberg lost the ball. And that'll bring up Addison Barger, who last time he was up, crushed a home run to dead center field. Nice curveball there on strike 1 from Morton to Barger. All right, we need to lock in here. Don't let this error cost us. I don't know if it'll go down as an error, though, with the sun playing a factor. 0-1 pitch to Barger. Fouled away. It's 0-2. Hang in there, folks. We need one more strike to hang on to this lead. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2. The 1-2 is a little bit high, maybe a touch outside. 2-2 on Barger. First and third, 2 down, the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away off to the right. Trying to hang in here. Ford. Okay, folks, it looks like my stream dropped out for about 10 seconds there. Let me know that I'm back live and you're with me. Are we back? If you don't mind, folks, we're going to do a lag check because right now my information screen is telling me I'm not getting enough bandwidth. I'm not getting enough bandwidth, apparently, folks. So we're going to do a lag check. I say a number, you type it in. As soon as you hear it, we get an idea of how much time there is between us. The number is 5. Type in that number 5. Lickety split. The sooner the better. Chilo, that's not helping. Michael's in. There's Erica, David. Okay. I think we're doing all right. That's not too shabby. Thank you, everybody. Boy, look at that participation. Thank you so much, folks. Now, at this point, if you're only now hearing the request to hit the number 5, then the problem is you. Make sure you've got that live button at the bottom of your screen with a red dot next to it. If there's no red dot, you're not all the way live. You might be a little bit behind. Just tap it, and you'll be back and caught up. All right, we're ready for the bottom of the 5th. Tyler O'Neill, first pitch. He pops it up, first base side, and out of play. O'Neill does not have an official at bat today. He's got a sac fly and a walk. Keep those like counts going, folks. A big thanks to those who have already done it, and a please for those who have not. Hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. We're trying to smash a like count record on a doubleheader day here in Baltimore. There's a called strike to O'Neill, top of the zone on the fastball. Estrada, the Blue Jays reliever, is on 22 pitches since coming into the ball game. Breaking ball outside. 1-2 on O'Neill. Here comes the pitch. Outside again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All righty then. 2-2. Outside, ball 3. Might O'Neill find another way to have an at-bat without officially having an at-bat? A walk would do it. This one's fouled back. Still 3-2 with the Orioles again. Say what you want with the way they've been scoring runs today, but in terms of their plate approach, if you're watching this game carefully, you have to admit the Orioles are doing a really good job at making the pitcher work. There's a base hit in the center field for Tyler O'Neill. His first hit of the ball game. A leadoff single here in the bottom of the 5th. Turn on the faucet.
Ahoy there! Anybody home? Ahoy there! Anybody home?
All right. Tyler O'Neill's bat continues to warm up. Here's Arias. 1 on, nobody out.
I have a brother.
First pitch. Called a strike. Borderline pitch at the top of the zone. BW, who was the guy in gold thing behind home plate? And the announcer said that I didn't hear anything about the announcer. I don't know who the guy is. Just a random Baltimore kind of a guy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Arias. All I know is it's way too hot to be wearing a giant mop, what do you call it? It looks like a mop on his head, a giant orange mop. Too hot. Arias gets into one to right, backing up, but with room, the catch is made for the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. Ramon goes down. Said Mullins, folks. He's got 2 of the 4 sac flies today.
Well said, now you know what to do.
You can call them dreadlocks. It looked more like a mop on his head to me. But inside the Mullins, ball 1. The 1-0. Estrada delivers that one, nicely placed by Estrada at the bottom of the zone on the inside corner. Said takes it for strike 1. One pitch. And Said drills it to right. Get up! Get up! It's off the scoreboard. It'll be extra bases. Mullins just missed going bye-bye birdie, but it is a double. O'Neill stops at third. 17th double of the season for Mullins. Second and third with only one out, folks. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Holy cow, that's right. We are in sack fly range for Kobe Mayo. A chance for the Orioles to make history. A chance for history here. Now, I'll trade a sack fly for a 3-run homer. Don't get me wrong. But Kobe Mayo hit one in the air, and let's see what happens. You gotta love baseball, folks. There's always something strange. So O'Neill is the runner at third. Mullins is at second. One out for Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Left side of the infield is in. First pitch is a called strike on a curveball from Estrada. Actually, the entire infield is in now. The 0-1 pitch. That's fouled away. It's 0-2. Four to 3 Baltimore. We're in the bottom of the fifth. The Orioles have taken leads. The Blue Jays have chipped away, but the Orioles have kept the lead the whole way through. Trying to add on again. Swing and a miss. Mayo chased one up and away, and there won't be a sac fly in this inning, as there's 2 down now with runners still at second and third. Estrada went up the ladder, and it's a very tall ladder when you're talking about Kobe Mayo. Here's Colton Cowser, folks. How about a good old-fashioned 2-out, 2-run base hit? First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Cowser is 0 for 1. He did draw a walk. Pitch. Off the plate, 1-1. 38 pitches now from Estrada. We'll see how long he goes. Again, this is only going to help the Orioles not only with the second game of this doubleheader, but tomorrow as well, making this Blue Jay bullpen work. Swing and a miss. Challenge fastball from Estrada, and Cowser was late. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Second and third. We really want to get these guys in, and we've been leaving some men on base here today. A base hit right here would really go a long way. Come on, Milkman. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. He chased a splitter that dropped below the zone. The inning is over. The Orioles strand 2 more. They've left 7 men on in the first 5 innings. See, now that would be my complaint. We had 4 runs on 4 hits. Now we've added a few more hits, but without adding any runs. But that's what happens, folks, when you're a sac fly dependent offense. JJ is here. Hello, JJ. Folks, say hi to my friend JJ. Mr. Play-by-Play for all things Philadelphia sports. All things Philadelphia sports. I can't, what is it? What's the word? I can't persuade you enough to go check out JJ's channel. There's the word. Persuade. Yeah, 7 men left on through 5 is not good. And we're probably pretty close to seeing our own bullpen get into the game here. Morton's on 79 pitches. So the pitch count would say he could still keep going. But I would say if he lets anybody get on base here, you got to go ahead and take him out. Don't let him lose the lead. So if he allows one base runner, the worst thing that can happen is that runner comes in to score, and it's a no decision for Morton. All right, here we go. Ernie Clement takes a curveball outside for ball 1. He is 0 for 2. Couple of walks from Morton today, and he's given up 7 hits. Both teams have squandered some chances to add on to their score lines. Here's a soft one-hop liner to Gunnar over to first in time, 1 away. See, it's comments like parking lots that always make me just scratch my head and go like, well, why send that comment through? So for parking lot, personally has a bad feeling about the game, and he hopes he's wrong, but he wants everybody else to know that he has a bad feeling, even though he hopes that feeling is wrong. Why tell us? You got to let me know, parking lot. Again, I'm just having a little bit of fun, but honestly, what is the rationale behind telling us that? There's a called strike to Loperfido. The count is 1-1. Do you want us to have that same bad feeling, or? Pitch is low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Folks, this channel is not just great for following the Orioles. It's also a really interesting sociological experiment. 2-2 on Loperfido. Next pitch. Hit in the air and foul. Just read that Yankees GM has the Twins GM on auto speed dial at an annoying level, asking for Joe Ryne and their whole bullpen. I hope the Twins are just sitting there laughing, watching their phone ring. Low and away, full count on Loperfido. Payoff pitch. Swung on, line drive, base hit into left field. I'm telling you right now, we better have somebody up. Next pitch from Morton will be number 90. That is the tying run on. What are we going to do, Tony? I told you my deal. Morton, go ahead and put him out here, but as soon as he gives up one guy on base. Let's see, it's the 8 and 9 hitters coming up. That's what Mansolino's hoping, is that, well, Morton can handle the bottom of the order. There's a called strike to Will Wagner. Umpire might have helped a bit. Might have been an inch off the plate. It's 0-1. Wagner is 1 for 2. Double play ball would be nice. That pitch starts outside and stays outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yenier Cano is throwing in the bullpen. Okay. As long as we got somebody getting ready, that makes me feel a little bit better. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, come on, Blue. I know that was high, but only a little bit. That looked like it hit 99 on the gun. Is that right? Did Morton just hit 99 miles an hour on that fastball? Are you kidding me? 2-1 is low. Okay, according to the stat tracker I'm looking at, it says 94. I could have sworn I read 99 on the Masson board. Three and 1 on Wagner. I mean, I've seen Morton get it up to 96. 97 even. I thought I'd read 99. Full count on Wagner. 1 out, runner at first. Pitch. Fouled away. 95 pitches for Morton. Mansolino may want to try to get him to face the bottom of the order here, but you got to get ready to go to Cano. Payoff pitch to Wagner. And that's way outside, ball 4. You got to pull Morton. You should have done it 1 batter sooner. They should have been ready for it. You just walked the number 8 hitter. You're pushing the tying run to second. You got the go-ahead run on base now. Now, if we don't hold the lead and we give it up, Morton would be on the shelf for a loss. You're going to pull him now, right? He just walked Will Wagner. Why are you sticking with him? Ali Sanchez, line drive to left field. Cowser makes the catch on the track. We are so lucky. All right, Mansolino. We barely got the number 9 hitter out. Get your ass out there and get Morton out of the ball game. My God, did you test Morton to his limits? Good grief. Lucas is coming up. He's 0 for 3. Morton is still on the mound. Holy cow. Holy cow. If Morton coughs up the lead here, I'm blaming Mansolino. Curveball outside, ball 1 to Lucas. I mean, it was a hit, it was a walk, and then a ball that was crushed. Could have easily been extra bases. But he's still out there with Morton with the top of the order up now. 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 on the day. Oh, boy. How's everybody's ulcers doing? Pitch. Hit on the ground to second base. Westberg to first in time. And Morton. Morton hears a who, and he hears some applause from this small crowd as he does manage to work his way out of it with the lead still intact. Holy cow. Exhale, everybody. It is A quality start for Charlie Morton. It's the minimal qualification for a quality start, but it is a quality start on the books. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Blue Jays 3. My goodness, Mansolino. It'll be Jackson, Westberg, and when I say Jackson, I mean Alex Jackson, Jordan Westberg, and Laureano coming up in the bottom of the 6th. Man, oh Shevitz. Man, oh Shevitz. We got any other afternoon baseball going on right now? No. Short answer, no. In fact, the next game to come on around the league today will be us again at 6:35 p.m. No other game starts until at least 6:40. So it's all Baltimore all day, which means, folks, that's why we've got a nice crowd here. We've got baseball fans watching. Thank you, Froggy. Fans that can't get enough baseball. Let me tell you, folks, if you're not an Oriole fan, it's okay. You're welcome here. We love baseball over here. I call a good game. So go ahead and subscribe. You might be hanging out now just because there's nothing else to watch. But I promise you, if you subscribe, this is a channel you're going to enjoy following. Alex Jackson gets hit by a pitch, first pitch of the 6th. Near the front elbow, Estrada plunks him. And how about this to start the inning? The number 9 batter sees one pitch, gets on first base, and now we've got Jordan Westberg. Top of the order, a chance to try to widen the gap with this lead here. Westberg at the plate, swing and a miss. Goes after a slider low and away.
West is that way. West is that way.
Morton gave up 8 hits and 3 walks. It was not a pretty outing, but it's still a quality start somehow. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1 the count. Somebody hook up an IV next to Morton. Give him a glass of Ensure. 1-1 pitch to Westberg. Low. Two balls and a strike. Pitch. That one's hit on the ground, right to third. They go to second for 1. Over to first, not in time. It'll be a fielder's choice for Westberg. With Alex Jackson, the lead runner, canceled out on the fielder's choice. So 1 out, Westberg now at first base. He hit that ball hard, 105 off the bat. Here comes Ramon Laureano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
He takes inside for ball 1. Laureano has scored twice today. That one almost got away from the catcher, bouncing in there. Nice job by Sanchez to keep it from getting too far away and holding the runner at first. It's a 2-0 count on Laureano. Hitters count. 2-0 pitch. He got a fastball. Oh, it's a slider. Excuse me. Top of the zone. 2-1. Come on, Raymond. Keep that line moving. 2-1. Inside. Did that hit Laureano? It did. Back-to-back batters. Not back-to-back. There was an out in between. But a second batter hit in the inning for the Orioles. 2 on with 1 out. And let's make Estrada pay for his wildness. I don't think any of this was intentional by any means. But that doesn't mean we can't make him pay for the mistakes. We got Gunnar Henderson coming up with 2 on. 2 angry men who've been hit by a pitch.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Come on, Gunnar. Let's have a big day today. Four to 3 Orioles in the bottom of the 6th. There's 1 out. First and second. Gunnar is 1 for 2. A single, a walk, and a run scored. He's due for an extra base hit, I'd say. That's what I say. Oh, adjust this pillow on my back. Thank you. Oh, that is much better. That's a whole hell of a lot better. All right. Gunnar waiting on the first pitch. Here it is. He checks his swing. He barely started to swing. But he holds back. It's 1-0 on a pitch inside. Both teams are just 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position, and both teams have left 7 men on base. Gunnar, left field, gets down for a hit. That's going to score a run. Cowser is in. It is 5 to 3 Orioles. Excuse me, Westberg. Westberg is in. Damn, all these white guys with the same looking beards. I can't tell you guys apart. Folks. Yeah, well, I'm a white guy with a beard not wearing an Oriole uniform, aren't I, Joel? That's how you can tell me apart. Also, the flabby stomach, the man boobs. I've got some giveaways. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He lifts one to left center field and deep. Looking up, going back. It's in the bullpen. Bye, birdie. It's an Earl Weaver special for Tyler O'Neill. Popeye has eaten his spinach. He is on fire. The Orioles are ahead 8 to 3. There's your big hit. Oh, doctor. How do you like them apples? Tyler O'Neill has homered in 4 straight games. And folks, if you go back 5 games ago, before he hit the first of these homers, I told you that I was hoping to watch Tyler O'Neill go on a run. It happened after a 2-hit game, just a couple of singles. Arias goes deep. Center field. It's over the wall. Bye, birdie. Arias dials up. Oh, he muscles one to dead center. Number 7 on the season. The home runs keep on flying out of here. It's 9-3. Oh, my goodness. My goodness.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Folks, I got to quit everything right now because a super chat came in, but the Charm City chat is hopping right now. Warren had a super chat. He says $3.99 a month, play-by-play call every game. Put a 1 in front of that 3. I'm back every month. Come summer, I may even send you an Orient shirt. Maybe you meant Oriole. It might have been a what do you call it? Autocorrect. But I got you, Warren. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. It's a pleasure to call the games. Folks, if you want to help me out, just hit the like button. We've got over 200 people here watching right now. If you're watching and you're new, we're really happy to have you. We got a great community here. Look around. Maybe you can see it. But we're trying to grow. This is a grassroots channel. I take no sponsors, no gambling sites, none of that crap. It takes support from people like you. Just smash that like button, and you're helping out. Enjoy the rest of the ball game. Ced Mullins is at the plate. He's got a count of 2-2 after a foul ball. 9-3 Orioles in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, and the bases are empty. Thanks to the home run ball. Man, is it back in a major way for the Orioles. Mullins goes out to left center. It's shallow, and it's a diving catch that pops out of the glove of Loperfido, and Mullins will get into second with a double. We can't stop scoring, and we can't stop hitting. Unbelievable.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
My goodness. Loperfido had it in his glove, but as he did a barrel roll, the ball came trickling out. Here is Kobe Mayo. He has yet to join in on the fun today, 0 for 3. Where's Rachel? Rachel, you feeling better about things? Those sack flies a little easier to digest now with the 9-3 lead? I hope so. The 1-0 to Mayo is a strike. 200 plus people here, folks. The likes should get to 150 without much effort. Just give it a tap. In honor of Happy Gilmore 2, just give it a little tappy taparoo on that like button. Mayo's got a 1-2 count. The Blue Jays have another righty getting loose. Green. Is that Chad Green, I believe? 1-2 to Mayo. That one's hit in the air, but it's going to be playable in left center field. Loperfido with the catch, 2 down. Mullins still at second base. Rachel's feeling better. All right. Just believe in me, Rachel.
Do you believe in me?
And I promise you. All right. Trust in BW. Check out this guy with the fan. Curveball low to Colton Cowser. Folks, Cowser's up. He still is hitless. He's got a couple of strikeouts. Let's see Cowser get involved here. That one's hitting the air to left center. Long run. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Mullins will score standing off with 2 out. Cowser finds some real estate. An open pasture in center field for Colton Cowser. It's an RBI single. It's 10-3. The Orioles have hit double-digit runs, I believe, for the 3rd time in 4 games. Let me double-check that. Holy cow. What is going on? The offense has awoken. The Rockies helped wake it up. And now the first-place Blue Jays are getting a taste of what an Oriole team firing on all cylinders can do. Yes, 18 runs, 11 runs, and now 10 runs in the last 4 games. Holy cow. Swing and a miss by Alex Jackson. He's in the hole 0-2. 2 down, runner at first. So yes, if we win this game, that's a 4-game win streak with score lines of 18-0, 5-1, 11-4, and a current 10-3 game. What is going on around here? Pitches low to Jackson, 1-2. I can tell you this, whatever our run differential was a few days ago, which I'm sure is bad, certainly is looking a lot better. Outscoring opponents here, what is it, 36-8 over these last 4 games. That's an average score of 9-2 per game. It's all about that good luck custard. Right, Michael? All right, I'll tell you what. We'll have a break between the ball games here today, and I'll run down and pick up another order of that custard for game 2. Swing and a miss by Jackson, and that'll end the inning. But my, oh my, Tyler O'Neill. Folks, will somebody in the Charm City chat, maybe you did already and I just didn't see it, but would somebody please acknowledge, whoever's here for most games, that I was urging you guys to get behind O'Neill and to encourage him to find that hitting stroke of his. I know it's in there. And again, there's just no reason to sit around and dump on O'Neill when he's got a 3-year contract. And the only way, if you want him gone, the only way it's realistically going to happen is if he starts to hit. So you got every reason to root for the guy. Whether you want him to go or you just want him to see him play better. That was my philosophy, and here we are. Here we are. Now, again, I'm not trying to look like I'm a genius and say, hey, I thought Tyler O'Neill was a great offseason signing. I don't think he was a good signing. I don't think the contract merited. I just the injury track record. There were some reasons why I just thought we could have gone out for something different. But look, there is value to Tyler O'Neill. There is. When he's healthy, he's known to be a very streaky hitter. And he's capable of carrying an offense on his back alone. It's unfortunate that we're seeing an example of it happening in a season that's kind of already lost for us. But just imagine having him on a run like this in the middle of a playoff chase. That's kind of what I think what we were hoping for with this guy. OPS is now up to 769. Thanks, Michael. So there you go. I can sit here and tell you some everyday Orioles that haven't gotten nearly the venom that Tyler O'Neill has gotten with a lower OPS than that. Cade Povich is not confirmed, Michael. I don't think Povich is up. Povich is on with the team. Brandon Young is the extra man on the roster for this doubleheader, and he's going to pitch in Game 2. Here's a line drive base hit by Davis Schneider in the left field. Yenier Cano has come on to begin the 7th inning in relief of Charlie Morton. The Orioles with a 7-run lead now. And first pitch, or first hitter, I should say, for Cano. A hard hit ball by Schneider for a base hit. And now you got the big boys coming up. Vlad Guerrero, Bo Bichette. But we've got a 7-run lead. Nobody's confirmed for Game 2. I do believe Lauer is going to start for the Blue Jays. It may not be confirmed, but Eric Lauer is looking like the Blue Jay guy. The Orioles will probably start with a reliever and then switch to Young. Get 1 inning or so out of another guy. And they may pull that move. But this game is a full-blown scam. That comment feels like a full-blown scam. Here's a fly ball to right field. O'Neill makes the catch. 1 away here in the 7th. All right, Mustafa, I'll take the bait. Why is this game a full-blown scam? And scam is capitalized, so this is like this is a big scam. Tell me more. It's kind of a vague statement there, Mustafa. You're being a bit vague. Here's Bo Bichette. He takes a strike. Maybe scam is a new company. I don't know. It's a proper noun. 0-1 pitch is hit softly to Gunnar. Flip to second for 1. Westberg to first. 2. A double play, folks. This inning is over. Cano gets out of it. It is 7th inning stretch time in Baltimore, and you know what that means, folks. While Mustafa will continue to wait to explain while the game is a scam, we're going to go ahead and have fun with a tradition around here. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, I'll be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
I guess I'm just never going to get a follow-up comment from Mustafa about why the game is a scam. I love people who come in, leave one comment, make it completely vague, have somebody directly address them and to explain said comment, only to then clam up and never speak again? Thanks, Mustafa. Thank you for your contribution to today's game. Chad Green, a right-hander on in relief for the Blue Jays, making his 45th appearance of the season. And the first pitch to Westberg is fouled away. The Orioles have the top of the order up here. Westberg is 2 for 4. And Baltimore's got another double-digit day at the plate. How about that? Wow, the ump calls that strike 2. That was 2 inches outside. Folks, grab the B-bag. Hurry up. Hold his legs down.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
All right, Mustafa, I gave you a chance. The floor was yours, and you refused to reply. So I guess... Here's a ground ball, a diving attempt by the third baseman. The ball deflects off his glove over toward the second base bag. It's going to be another hit for Westberg. An infield single leading off the bottom of the 7th, folks. The hits keep on coming. This game is a scam. That's right. You know why? I think the home plate umpire is a Nigerian prince. I got an email from him today asking if I sent him $30,000 today, he'd be willing to send me $2 million next month. By the way, Westberg has got a 3-hit game in back-to-back days. That's the first time for him in his career. Ground ball, diving attempt. It's through into center field. A base hit for Laureano, folks. Keep the line moving. My goodness. What is going on around here? What is going on around here? Uh-oh. Well, the scoreboard jumped out of place. There we go. Gunnar Henderson, 2-hit day he's working on.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar blasts off to center field. Going up, going back. Bye, bye, birdie. A Weaver special for Gunnar. Make it a baker's dozen for the Orioles. It's Gunnar's 12th of the season. 417 feet. 13-3 Baltimore. Holy cow. This game is a scam. 0-1 pitch, low and away to Tyler O'Neill. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, how's the scam going there, Mustafa? Hey, Mustafa, there's a difference between Orioles baseball and the scams you're used to. This isn't Bitcoin. Okay? Why don't you go lose some more money on some Bitcoin while we enjoy some Orioles baseball? Thanks. 2-2 the count on Tyler O'Neill. Bases empty, still nobody out. Pitch is high, full count. Folks, Popeye's looking for a big day. It's already a big day.
Ahoy there! Anybody home? Ahoy there! Anybody home?
This game is a scam. Swing and a miss, O'Neill strikes out. Hey, we got scammed on that pitch. Where's Ralph Nader when you need him? Oh, my God. Look at the fan who went and got that ball. My goodness. Buddy, have a crab cake sandwich, why don't you? Good grief. Here's Ramon Arias. He touches off to left. Looking up. Forget about it. Bye, birdie. Arias. That's his second of the day. Unbelievable. How many home runs for the Orioles? Add on another. It's 14-3. Good grief. Thank you, Mustafa. Ever since you showed up, life just keeps getting better. Oh, 3 cheers to Mustafa. Thank you so much. Mustafa, this game is for you, bud. This game is for you. I got some advice, buddy. Go out there and get laid, why don't you? All right?
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
Try that on for size. If you got to pay for it, there's no shame. Mullins pops up. Left field. Loper Fido makes the catch. 2 down. 14-3 Baltimore. And I'm going to attempt. Oh, we've had some super chats, by the way. Carl Schaefer sent a super sticker. Thank you, Carl. It says cool. And Queen Tanya just popped in with a super chat without anything to say, but thanks for the support, Queen Tanya.
Message for you, son.
Kobe Mayo at the plate. First pitch is a foul ball right there at home plate. He is 0 for 4. He struck out twice. Come on, Kobe, get in on the fun. Your average has dropped 10 points today. There's strike 2. Yeremil Geraldo is getting loose for the Orioles, just recalled after spending 1 day down in Norfolk. By the way, folks, 1 day in Norfolk makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. 0-2 on Mayo. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks, we've got 200 people here. We're just a few likes away from 150. What do you say? Let's hit 150 and let's feel some ambition today. Mayo with a fly ball to center on the run. Lucas makes the catch and the inning is over, but the Orioles add on again. Let me try to go over everything that's been happening here in this ball game as we await the top of the 8th inning. Good grief. All right, let me try to lock in here. The Orioles scored 2 runs in the first, 2 more in the third, 6 in the 6th, and 4 more in the 7th. 4 frames with multi-runs, 2 very big innings back-to-back, 10 runs in the last 2 innings, 14 runs on 16 hits. We've had a Tyler O'Neill sac fly in the first, a Ced Mullins sac fly in the first, a Ramon Arias sac fly in the third, a Ced Mullins sac fly in the third, a Gunnar Henderson RBI single in the 6th, a 3-run homer from Tyler O'Neill in the 6th. A solo home run from Ramon Arias in the 6th. An RBI single by Colton Cowser in the 6th. A 3-run homer by Gunnar Henderson in the 7th. And another solo home run from Ramon Arias also in the 7th inning. That is 4 sac flies and 5 home runs. No, wait, I'm sorry, 4 home runs. I'm looking at the Blue Jay homer. 4 sac flies and 4 home runs from this Oriole offense. Hey, Big Jim has come in with a super chat.
Message for you, son.
And a significant one at that. $20 for 20 runs. Next lucky's on me, BW. Thanks so much, Big Jim. I tell you what, does 20 runs on the day count? Can we maybe stop for now and save 6 runs for game 2? I think I would prefer to do that. I would love to be spotted 6 runs for game 2 and sweep this doubleheader. By the way, folks, we're going to be able to have all of our high leverage arms ready for game 2 because we get to use the lower guys to finish out this ball game with an 11-run lead. Geraldo on the pitch, Barger at the plate, a 1-0 count, and the next pitch is a strike. We are 6 outs away from taking the first win here in the doubleheader. Jackson Holliday comes into the game to play shortstop. Dylan Carlson is in right field. Here's a line drive down the right field line. It's foul by Barger. So coming out of the ball game, Gunnar Henderson and Tyler O'Neill. And I would assume that that's going to give you the clue that Mansolino is going to use both of them in game 2 in the starting lineup. Just give them both a little bit of a breather. The next game won't be starting here for about another 3 hours and 15 minutes. So just give Gunnar and O'Neill a little bit of a rest. Get them back in the lineup for game 2. We've got a meeting here between the umps. They're replaying something. I have no idea what it is. I have to admit, I kind of checked out. What's going on? What are we replaying? The Blue Jays are challenging something. There's currently a 1-2 count on the leadoff man. Oh, they're seeing whether or not if that was a fair or foul ball. Okay. It looked fair to me. Here comes the call. It's a foul ball. The Blue Jays lose their challenge. And the count will remain a ball and 2 strikes on Barger. The 1-2 pitch upstairs, 2-2. Is that Ryne I'm listening to? I can't tell. 2-2 the count. Popped up. This should be the first out. Third base side on the infield. Arias makes the catch. 1 away. 5 more outs to go, folks, to make it 5 wins out of 6. I think. Or is it 4 out of 5? Yeah, 5 out of 6 wins. And the one that we lost was a 1-run loss on Friday night to the Rockies that we had a 4-0 lead in, with 4 solo home runs in the first 2 innings. Remember that game, folks? We should have won that game. If we had, we'd be 8 games under right now instead of 10, trying to get to 7 games under. Ernie Clement fouls a pitch away. He's got an 0-2 count. Clement is 0 for 3 on the day. Fouls that pitch back and scared the crap out of the guy in the blue shirt in the front row. I love watching people flinch sitting right behind home plate. Two for flinching, my friend. Here's a ball popped up, should end the inning. Right center field. Mullins is waving off. Is that Carlson out there? He makes the catch. 2 down. Or is Carlson in left? Let me check. Yeah, Carlson's in right. Cowser's in left. Laureano's DHing. That's right. Okay, here's Loperfido with 2 down. Check swing, pitches inside, ball 1. Loperfido has a couple of hits. Blue Jays have had some chances, but not enough to make up the 11-run deficit they have. 3 runs on 9 hits. That is a foul ball down the right field line by Loperfido. .31 total bases by the Orioles offense so far today. Ramon Arias has a 3-hit game. So does Gunnar. Gunnar has 4 RBIs today. Ramon has 3. Mullins is 2 for 3 with a pair of RBI. Ramon Laureano has scored 4 runs. Swing and a miss on a 2-1 count. Loperfido now 2-2. One more strike will take it to the bottom of the 8th. The 2-2 from Geraldo. Hit in the air, foul off to the right. The 2-2 again. Swung on. Hit in the air, right field and deep. Looking up, that ball is going to get onto the flag court. It is a solo home run for Loperfido, his 3rd hit of the day. And luckily, we can just write it off as a garbage time home run, you would think. Still a 10-run lead. 2 down in the 8th. That ball hit just 98 off the bat, so it wasn't crushed. But again, the ball is just flying out of the ballpark here this week. If you hit it in the air, routine balls are getting to the track, and track balls are leaving the yard right now in Baltimore. Will Wagner fouls away the first pitch he sees. He is 1 for 2 with a walk. Hit on the ground and throw as a diving stop. Westberg, a bounce throw to first, never has a chance. But what a play by Jordan to keep that ball from getting through. I thought that was in center field for sure. Westberg really has some nice range. Able to cut a baseball off before getting out of the infield. It's still a base hit, though. The inning will continue for the number 9 batter, Ali Sanchez. He's 1 for 3. Swinging a foul tip at the plate. Oh, yeah. Who had a bad feeling about the game? Who was that earlier? Parking lot, right? Parking lot. We feeling better? For once, Chilo gets to sit back and watch BW poke fun at other people for freaking out a little bit too early. Sanchez fouls one away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One more strike to get out of this inning. The 1-2 popped up. This should do it. Shallow right. And the catch is made out there. The inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Last chance to swing the bats for Baltimore, we hope. We're up by 10, 14-4 going into the bottom of the 8th, folks. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. I mean, folks, everything else is all taken care of. Can we just make one final push on that like count? We're asking those out there who have never maybe hit a like button in their life to go ahead and do it today. We know you're out there, folks. Charm City Chat knows you're out there. If you have not hit the like button, please do so. There is a reason for it. Again, this is free content. There are no sponsorships, no betting sites, no ticket scalping SeatGeek sponsors, none of that garbage. This channel gets by on community support and only community support. And in return, all the content I have is free. There's no paywall or additional content for people that pay more. No, everything is free. But we need your support, and you can do that without paying a dime. Just hit the like button, and you've done something. Everybody help each other out, all right? We're up to 160 likes. Thank you for your support, everybody. It really means a lot.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
It means a lot. Folks, I think the hat is going to be around for Game 2. Might even be around for the whole ball game. So keep an eye out for the hat, Game 2. By the way, the Game 2 link, maybe I should go ahead and pop it into the chat here. Folks, you know how to find my channel and how to hit the notification button on your subscription. Whoa, I didn't mean to hit that. You know what to do, right? You know what to do, so do it. But right here is the link to Game 2. If you want to open up a tab and just have it around for later, there's the link in the chat right now. Colton Cowser will lead it off, bottom of the 8th. New pitcher on for the Blue Jays, Sanchez. I'll get a first name here in a sec. First pitch to Cowser is way high. Oh, we got a position player? Is that Ali Sanchez pitching? Okay, you could tell from that first pitch. We got a position player out here. Popped up by Cowser, first base side. It's foul, out of play. So the Blue Jays have gone to a position player. Ali Sanchez now doing the pitching. And they're going to keep the rest of their bullpen ready. Cowser hits one to right field. That ball is going to hit off the ground screw shed for extra bases. The milkman will pull into second with a leadoff double. Let's pour it on, folks. Let's pour it on. Folks.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
All right. Here's Alex Jackson. The last time he faced a position player, he had a Happy Gilmore swing, and crushed one out to left. 1-1 the count on Alex. That pitch is called a strike. I say that pitch. That lob is called a strike. 1-2 on Jackson. He's 0 for 3 today. And a foul ball. Still 1-2. Hey, folks, show of hands. Who's going to be around to make it a doubleheader day? Who's ready to watch 2 games today? Oh, look at this pitch. An eephus pitch, and Jackson swings and misses. Oh, my. Alex Jackson will be hearing a lot about that one from his teammates in the clubhouse between games. The eephus pitch. And Alex, no good. Here's Westberg. He reaches for one and pokes it into the alley in left center field. That's going to bounce up against the wall. It's going to be an RBI double for Westberg. 15-4, Baltimore. Westberg had 3 hits last night, and he's got 4 hits this afternoon. 7 hits in the last 24 hours for Jordan Westberg. Holy cow. His average now all the way up to 269. Here's Laureano. He's got a 2-hit day working, and he's out in front of that one. Foul ball. 1 out, runner at second. 7 hits for Westberg in 24 hours. Unbelievable. Laureano goes to right field. That ball is going to hit off the scoreboard. It's probably going to be a long single. It is. And we definitely are showing some mercy, as Westberg could have easily scored from second on that wall ball. Decides to stop at third base. Yes, Earl, first and third. Thank you for the update. Here is Holiday getting his first chance to swing a bat in game 1. Jackson Holiday, folks. That ball's hit to left and will be caught out there by Loperfido. Tagging and scoring from third for the 16th run of the ball game was Westberg. Folks, that's it. We've done it. We have tied the Major League record. I wasn't even thinking. The 5th sac fly of the ball game. The Orioles are in the record books, folks. And the first team in history with 5 sacks and 4 homers in one game. What a wild one this is. A 5 sack fly day. Folks, you were here. You were here. Yes, tied the record. That's what I said. Right? Didn't I just say they tied the record? Here's a ground ball out to end the inning. Was that Carlson? Inning's over. But the Orioles add on more. 2 more runs makes it 16-4. 5 sac flies. It's a historic day in Baltimore, folks.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Unbelievable. So now let's take one more look at these last 4 games. 16 plus 11, that's 27, plus 18, That's 45. We have scored 50 runs in the last 4 games. 50. 50. We have outscored the opponent in the last 4 games 50-9. 50 runs in 4 games. I don't know if we scored 50 runs in the month of May. Holy cow. That'll get our averages up. I tell you what, we need to take another look at all the offensive ranking categories for teams. Certainly, we've made our way up the board in home runs. We're going crazy with the home run ball. But yeah, all the stats, my goodness, finally starting to catch up. Wild, wild day here, and we're only in 1 game, another game to go. Unbelievable. What am I looking at right now? I'm looking at an ad of, has to be an AI creature of some sort coming out of a Florida swamp with an MLB logo over it. I have no idea what that was. All right, it's the top of the 9th. Yermíl Geraldo is on for another inning of work. He's already thrown 21 pitches. First pitch to Nathan Lucas is a strike. Next pitch is a ground ball to Gunnar. He's got it over to first. 1 away. 2 more outs to go. The Orioles are going to win the first game of this doubleheader and a chance to sweep the first place Blue Jays. What a start to the day, folks. And we got more baseball later and then another game tomorrow afternoon. And then we're going to Wrigley for 3 more afternoon games. Baseball in the daytime, folks. And a bonus one tonight. Here's Tyler Heineman. His first plate appearance of this game. First pitch is a strike. Next one popped up. Out of play, 0-2. I understand you played a game of pool with Lisa for $200, which she won, and I'm here to collect. Swing and a miss. Geraldo strikes out Heineman. 2 down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
1 more out to go, Charm City chat. The Blue Jays have sent up Miles Straw to pinch hit. A 12-run lead, 2 down, and Miles Straw, the batter, pitches high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks, BW is going to take a bit of a nap between games, so it's not going to be a long post-game show. Here's a line drive caught at third base by Arias and put this game in the books. The Orioles can't stop scoring. 16 runs today on 19 hits. Final score, Orioles 16, Toronto 4. Come on, folks, you gotta love it. Where is the Orioles magic?
Call it the Baltimore Miracle or some shit.
Folks, how you feeling out there? 50 runs in 4 games. We can't stop scoring. Holy cow. All right, we're back to under 10 games under 500. We're back to under 10 games under 500. Folks, if only we could get a mulligan on the first couple of months of this season. If only we could have gone back and stopped a couple of decisions from getting made. If only a couple of guys. We can't go a season without anybody getting injured, but if only a couple of these guys could have stayed healthy. If only. Just look at these last 4 games and tell me that this ain't a team that with a little bit of tinkering, putting the right people in the right places, this team next season is going to bounce right back. In fact, I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, folks, we're not going to get to 200 likes on the stream. We so could have. I hope everybody that's here for game 1 will be around for game 2. I'm telling you now, folks, it really does help when you guys mention, that hitting the like button or subscribing is a good idea. Because I'm telling you, if you're new and you find the channel, a lot of people out there aren't going to trust me, the host, because they're going to be like, well, this guy it's his channel. Of course he's going to want me to subscribe. But why should I? But if they look at the chat and they're like, well, damn, there's a lot of people here. They seem to be enjoying the content. And look, even they're saying it's a good idea to subscribe. Maybe I will. Boom. They subscribe. I'm telling you, folks, you got to believe me. Your help goes a long way. We're up to 3,127 subscribers. That's only 4 during the ball game today. Only 4. We got to do better. We really do. We got to do better at getting these folks to come on board. The numbers are there, folks. They're out there. What do we got to do to bring them in? All right, 16 runs, 19 hits, 1 error for Baltimore. 4 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. The winning pitcher is Morton, I believe. Correct? And the loser is Ethan Lucas. No save situation, obviously. Real quick, Sandberg had the biggest day at the plate with 4 hits, but Laureano had 3 hits. Gunnar had 3 hits. Arias had 3 hits. O'Neill had 2 before getting pinch hit for. Mullins had 2. Cowser had 2. And how about Sandberg and Laureano, the 1-2 batters in the order, combining for 8 runs scored at the top of that order. Holy cow. Folks, look at this. I mean, the averages are all up now. Sandberg's hitting 269. Laureano's at 285 now. Gunner's at 284. O'Neill's up to 225. I know that doesn't sound great, but he's in the right, going the right direction. Yeah, it's exciting stuff, folks. Orioles baseball. Magic is happening. We got a win streak going, and we're looking to sweep a doubleheader against a division opponent. That would be fantastic. All right, so come on back here in about 2 hours and 40 minutes, okay? 6:20 p.m. Eastern. The next stream will start, and the first pitch will be just after 6:30. Come on back. We know, well, we don't know. We know that in some capacity that Brandon Young is going to pitch. Other than that, we'll see. But Have a good rest of your afternoon. Come on back tonight. Get all your chores and obligations out of the way so you can just sit back and relax and watch more baseball with me and everybody else here for Game 2 tonight. Until then, folks, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I'll be chirping at you not much later from now. Have a good rest of your afternoon. See you in a couple of hours. Take care, everybody.